I'm a fan of French toast, but I don't usually buy white bread because it sucks. So today I'm making French toast with rye bread, which is a bit more of a tougher bread, and this stuff turned out fantastic. Totally delicious, super awesome, amazing, great, fantastic. Tablespoon of maple syrup, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of cream, heavy cream, 2 eggs, and a couple slices of rye bread. So we're going to be using the old pie plate here, and we're going to simply add in all of our ingredients and proceed to mix and beat them with a fork. Now you might be wondering why I'm using maple syrup or tree sugar instead of refined white sugar, and it's simply that. It's not white sugar. And it tastes great, adds a little bit more flavor, and it's just fantastic. So we're just going to work this thing over with the old fork until it's all mixed and purified and homogeneous as much as possible anyway. Sometimes the cinnamon likes to clump up, or the egg likes to kind of do this drifting thing where it all stays together. Either way, once that's all combined, we can begin the dipping process. Now, there's two schools of thought when it comes to making the French toast. There's the quick, and then there's the long. And I'm a favor of the long, especially with this style of bread. If you have like white bread and it kind of is crumbly, a little bit flaky, you let that thing soak, you're not going to be able to move it without it tearing apart. And you don't want to tear your bread asunder. But with rye bread, you can get that in there, it can soak it up, and oh, it's just fantastic. Got the skillet on the stovetop here, medium high heat, just a little bit above medium. And we're going to be melting some butter, kind of the same temperature as if you're making a grilled cheese. And we're just going to let that get up to temperature. I like to use the ghost hand technique for determining how warm the skillet is. Don't put your hand in the butter, it hurts. And then we're going to add in our bread right out of that batter and get the second one right in the bread right after because it needs to start soaking. And we're just going to cook this probably 3 minutes or so until we get a nice golden brown. We'll give it a flip, give it another couple minutes, and then we're laughing. We got ourselves some French toast. Pat yourself on the back. Try making this stuff. It's just great. Now I usually just do a little bit of peeking underneath to see how brown it is on the bottom. You don't want to move it around too much because it can kind of tear. More so when you use white bread, but rye bread it's usually good enough to hold together and it's a little bit more forgiving. I find it far easier making good French toast with rye bread than I do with conventional white bread. And this stuff just tastes pretty good, so give it a try. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like my video, please comment saying you like it. I don't know, hit the like button, ring the bell, do whatever. And until next time, stay awesome.